Greetings, fellow Ammonites. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, Episode 83, Arctic Complex. So before I start, it has been 2 weeks since last stream, so I am going to quickly cover what's going on. Should be pretty straightforward. We finally did indeed get the Sky Cloud core online and successfully implanted Shellbell's organic body with a VX2 chip to allow her consciousness to be uploaded to the core and then subsequently downloaded to a robot. So here she is, Robot Shellbell. I don't really intend to continue the Sky Cloud core project any further because it diverts a lot of resources that the colonists could use, a lot of my attention, etc. So maybe if there's an emergency situation where we have to spin that back up, I will, but for now, it lays dormant. As you can see, the current priority right now is to obtain the Bastet Spear. So there is a drone data hack and a covert structure excavation. And we have found none of the Relic info. And that is the current priority. And I'm going to be leaving that as a current priority until at least 1 or 2 of those info gets found. What I do want to pull you about for you early birds is what should we research? So let me cover the options really quickly. We still have some sort of ancient tribal tech left over, noble apparel, harpsichord, that kind of thing. Then there is also music being harpsichord piano. There is spaceship tech, starting on the Cryptosleep casket tree. There is bionic mods. We have unlocked the tech prints for neural computation, healing factor, skin hardening, but we have not yet made them. There is also hygiene stuff, like irrigation, electric pumps, sewage treatment, heating, etc. If you think that there's any reason to do that. Then there is art being obelisk carvings, artful displays, statues, monuments, probably not holograms, it doesn't really fit. Android tech, going back to the Android tree. We've researched a lot of the Android tech, but there's a lot of upgrades yet to do. So for instance, the mind implants to make them better at specific tasks, or limb replacements, so on and so forth. That's not actually limb replacements, but still, like advanced parts, etc. If you think they need advanced parts, or other vanilla tech. Other vanilla tech being this kind of stuff. Hydroponics autodoor, solar panel, IED, NutriPaste, etc., etc. So while you guys vote on that, I'll give you 5 more minutes to vote and consider. I would like, at the first of tomorrow morning, to accept the drone hack, because we don't have to go anywhere. Lady Shell, thank you for the bits. And Moxie for the resub. Toxic Moxie. Clockmaker, thank you for the follow. And welcome. Yet another dog treat. And let me unlock that Yoda cam for you all. So you, prisoner, are not converted yet. Oh, right, we don't do that. So, yeah, we are going to try to recruit you because you're a jogging, nimble shooter. That would be really, really good to have. Firefly just got inspired tame. Probably going with meat percent. So let's go tame a giraffe with Firefly. So Firefly, this giraffe will be your responsibility as soon as you're up. Checking the temperatures of things. The lab and the north entryway are still well within temperature tolerances to not allow insectoids. The west entryway, same deal. It's too cold for insects. And it looks like the lake tunnels, 1 wall is required, but the lake tunnels, or 2 walls required, the lake tunnels are correct temperature as well. And nothing currently broken. So that's good. That's real good. Here is our cattery. Quite a lot of cats. It's a bit of a catastrophe. And our newly quarried and constructed Sphinx. What I will say is this Drago Tree tree nursery really is starting to yield a lot of wood. We're at 4K. I know I've sort of limited the amount of wood that I use. I wanted to be somewhat careful because I was using it willy-nilly and we almost went wood bankrupt for a colony like this. Being out of wood means you can't cook anymore, and not being able to cook is kind of a really, really, really bad thing. But no, we're doing pretty good on wood now. And Macho is coring up even more steel. I don't think he knows what he is doing that for. What start did I do? I did a custom start. Almost every single one of my scenarios is a custom start. Most series have save game files put up on my website, but I don't think this one does. I don't think it would be a terrible idea for me to get a sauna. So the research I'm going to start, I'm going to call this poll early because it's kind of a runaway poll. Vast majority want hygiene. We are going to research heating and then saunas, but probably not central heating as it's not something that we really need. Another thing I would like to do is get the Bastet Spear and suggest goals. So the viewer submitted ideas channel point redemption is now open for you all. And let's go accept the drone hack. It is 6 in the morning and I think we're ready. So the Choco Tribe will attack every 8 hours. So hopefully we're done within 15 hours. And this bad boy is landing not that close. So Amon-Ra, having eaten and recreated and rested, is ready to go. Hess, thanks for the resub. And Shellbell, thank you for the resub as well. Here you are, Shellbell, in your robotic form. I think your purpose now is to... Well, I guess you are researching. One thing that I have not yet checked out is if it might be possible to add skills to the high-tech robots, considering that it's a lot more expensive to improve high-tech robots than it is the low-tech ones. And maybe I'll install those servers soon. Firefly, I have a job for you. Oh, we tried to tame that one. It did not work. You tame this one. I think Guero just failed at that tame. And I do think that Maxu and Guero, I'm going to have them come and join Amon-Ra a little early. They are the Bastet guards, so it makes sense that they would be after the spear just as much as Amon-Ra would be. I only deconstructed one server for gold. I still have 5 servers left. In fact, let's install them to see if they generated enough points to be able to modify the bots. I can just answer that question now rather than scratch my head and wonder. Sorry. That was always destined to be. I wonder how bored Maxu and Guero are going to get standing here for the next 5 hours watching Amon-Ra tinker away on something that fell from the sky. Alright, here comes the servers. The other thing I have to worry about is the power required. Okay, we are in a power negative situation. I also need to set up the antenna. If we're in a power negative situation, let's turn off the Taylor bench. No, I'll keep that on. Let's turn off the high-tech research bench here. Alright, that's heating, and now saunas. And I'm going to put up that poll again, because we got hygiene tech pretty quickly here, of what to research next. Alright, it's still fairly power negative. So if we wanted to, let's say for Lady Shell, change your skills. I need 850 skill points generated by my servers, and they have a max of 1,000, so it is enough. What about for Shellbell? Because Shellbell's a little bit different. Shellbell needs 1,500. I do not have enough. I would need a bunch more servers for that. So Shellbell can't be given extra skills, but the other robots can. With that, I'm going to turn those off, because they are draining the heck out of the power grid here, and I can't safely have them on without other issues. Max, you come back. Okay, so the raids are coming in 1 hour, and that means it is go time. We're going to have all the colonists head towards Amun-Ra to keep them protected. Except for Sabin, because she's slow. Plex and Mr. Johns, because, you know, pacifism. And the robots, because they're not allowed out. Despite their glorious colors. Yeah, you are a complex computer. I mean, you have a Persona core in there. That is some high-tech stuff. So they'll likely be coming from the closest edge of the map. Okay, from the southwest. 'Tis fine. Are they brawling only? Oh boy, you really messed up. I can't even start to explain how much of a problem that is going to be for you. Ouch! They hit Guerrero pretty hard. Well, let's not let that stand. Get him! Godfather, how are you doing? Those are old wounds. You're okay. Alright. And I take survivors, apparently. And now they're fleeing. Their leader that sent the raid, I am going to try to hunt down myself. Looks like Bionic mods are leading, so I'm going to research healing factors, as that's probably the most useful of the mods that I currently have. And it is time to dismiss everyone else. Except for the ones bashing it. Itoxme. They keep fighting. Okay. Raid defended. No casualties. That's how we like it. I believe you're the only one bleeding. You're bleeding pretty badly. You'll be dead in a day, but my guess is you'll go to the hospital before then. In fact, I will force it. So, who is my doc? Sabin. Yeah. Where is Sabin? There you are. Getting a little hungry being out here for the entire day. But it's wrapping up. We'll be done soon. Everyone that gets patched gets to leave. And Bionic mods it is. Okay, I'll research some biotic mods, and then I'll poll you all about that again. You know, Macho, it wouldn't be terrible for Amon-Ra to have a little light. I don't know if you were close. It is. I wonder if that donkey's gonna get hurt. Hi, Donk. Yep. That's fatal. Sorry, Donk. Okay, that's one of two. Question. Should I continue to pursue the Bastet Spear? Speaking of relics, that actually reminds me. There was a theory about why... my guests, my pilgrims, have been failing at the... at the pilgrimage, and it was that they are not included in the guest zone. I don't think that this is the case, but we might as well allow our guests to go into the temple anyway to pray. I mean, that's often why in ancient times people would travel to cities to make offerings at temples, because temples wouldn't be built in their, you know, in the countryside or whatever. So, we'll do. Prison break. It's not really a prison break when it's one prisoner. Well, we're out your closest by. Have you go clean that up. I know you're wounded, but you should be fine. One more minute on the Bastet Spear, and then I'm going to ask you who goes through the next cycle. Oh, you know, he's kind of getting out. You know, if you want to, yeah. If you break, where are you going now? I think the best thing Guero could do is... No, it didn't work. I was going to gamble trying to chaos skip myself towards rather than the way. So yeah, he got free. That's fine. He was a jogger after all. Sending someone in full armor to chase after joggers probably never going to work. It's one of the issues of wearing the plate armor all the time, but there are guardians. That's what they do. Okay, Bastet Spear it is. I will leave that up. Next question I have is, who should go through a regen cycle? So let's see. We've got Firefly missing, what, a finger? No, a toe. Maxu missing a toe. Squeakums with 2 scars. Godfather with 3 injuries. Bros with 1. Sabin with 3. Because the leg's not coming back. So technically she has 4 injuries, but only 3 of them would be cured. Marcos with 1. And that would be it. That is the whole list. The other thing about the regen cycle is we're relatively low on Glitter World. We can do maybe 5 more regen cycles. Oh, no, I have a little bit more than I thought I had. Never mind, I take that back. Let's get our animals back to hauling. Kind of just noticed that they weren't. And then this whole room... I like how the bed is still owned by the prisoner that has escaped. There we go, I just cleared it, but... Game is like, oh, yeah. That guy, maybe he'll come back to his prison. It's like, I doubt it. I don't think we can count on that. This steel here is going to drop down to important, so that this steel can be critical. And I'll just name that steel for comp. And that way, Lady Shell can make the components a little bit faster. So if I'm going to be heading to a covert structure, I'm going to be shuttled there, and it's asking for 5 colonists. I'm going to wait until Guero's healed, because I would want to send Guero and Maxu. It's their quest, after all, to find the Bastet Spear. So Guero should be healed in about a day, I'd imagine. I could speed that up with a Preach Health. Okay. That'll do. Amon-Ra. I'm going to set you up to construct because I want... Oh, hi, Kiwa. There is no specific rule that animals can't be in those tunnels. Although, for them to pass through it often will cause the temperature to lower. There was the idea floated to put low-tier robots in here as maintenance droids. I mean, it's possible. That could be a proposed goal, I guess. It's a weird one. Slightly cruel, except for those simple bots, like, don't have feelings. So, you know, whatever. So when it comes down to goals, you guys are proposing the goals. We did just research saunas, but I'm not going to be building a sauna unless it becomes a goal. Likewise, I'm not going to be building bionic mods unless that becomes a goal. So if you have ideas for goals, let me know in the channel points. So these 2 rooms are now enclosed again. What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of wood, a lot of uranium. Maybe I'm going to call in... I didn't realize we had these many pristine blocks, too. We have a lot of blocks. Amon-Ra would appreciate not having to go fix that stuff all the time. Yep. It's true. Okay, so Godfather, you're going to go through the regen cycle. I don't think I've already attuned one for you. So we'll build a new one. JFed, get on that. I don't have enough beets, do I? You know, I actually don't have a lot of vegetarian stuff, like, full stop. Not a lot of veggies in the colony at the moment. We are about to get a harvest of beets. I guess I have some peas and cabbages. It's misleading because they're not here. On the sidebar, it shows agave, corn, berries, but nothing else. So these crops are just invisible. In fact, my rice is missing. What? I don't even know what's going on with it. Oh, apparently I have crops in 2 sections. That's strange. So there's crops up here and crops down there. Cool. That's totally easy to follow. Yep. Split those up. That makes sense. Oh, the hoopstone's working. Regaining that outdoor need. I don't know. Thank you for the gifted subs. Cheers. So Guerrero is healed. So the other problem that I'm going to have is putting Godfather through a regen cycle is not going to be possible if Amun-Ra is not here. Actually, no, Amun-Ra can put him into the pod, and the robot can take him out. So I guess it will work. It's just kind of messy. And slightly dangerous, but like we like slightly dangerous, I guess. So, yeah, we'll start that. So this pod is going to get beats. And then we will biotune it. So this will be a pleasure cycle for Godfather. So Godfather, head on up over here. And we just got healing factors. I am going to do learning neural computation next. So, anesthetize, which just so happens to be next to euthanize by cut. I wonder how many people like accidentally euthanize their own people this way. And we will carry you to a pleasure cycle. Okay, so he's in there for 3.5 days. Amun-Ra should be back before then. The caravan pack spot's down here. That might not make sense anymore. I'm going to put the caravan pack spot here instead. And where is the covert structure? Oh, it's, never mind. It's a shuttle that shows up. That's right. Accept. Oh, that almost landed on Happy Pants. So, Amun-Ra and Goro, Maxu. Seabass and Bros. Hop in with me. Hey, Brewburn, thanks for the resub as well, and welcome, Critical Foxes. Who are we waiting on? Guerrero. Yeah, we're waiting on Guerrero. Alright, off we go. Whoa. It's not close. I'm glad we didn't have to walk there. That's a travel. Oh, great. And the coolers are starting to break down the moment Amun-Ra leaves. Of course. Luckily, I over-engineered it. I probably only need something like 7 coolers of the 11 that are there. I think it's 11. Yeah. So, there's wiggle room for failure. Howdy, Iron Hammer. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're basically there yet. I really like the shuttle ancient complex attacks because the shuttle ancient complex attacks allows you to loot like crazy because you don't have to carry anything home. Just instant pack, which doesn't seem balanced at all, mind you. Wow, this is a really cool map tile. That's one heck of a defensible complex right there. Whose blood is this? Dried blood. Lots of dried blood around this complex. Oh, that doesn't make me feel comfy inside at all. That's okay. We have survived worse, I think. It's fine. Plus, you know, I don't use the door. So all those traps that are... Okay, well that's a little weird. Let's hide that. Seabass, you saw nothing. Bugs! Oh, lovely. I love bugs. How much cloth do we have back home? 1,100 of it? Okay, so I really don't need to make a point of pulling up the carpets. Plus, we have a lot of steel, so I don't really need the resources that are being offered. And there's the first terminal that we found. And another one. The reason I'm breaking the walls, I'm sure most of you probably know, but there are fuel rods that... Oh, great, it's a real fake door. Okay, there are fuel rods in this facility that explode on fire, but if you break the doors so that the rooms aren't enclosed, the rooms don't superheat. And we have guests. I'll check the guests out in a moment. But it only requires one friendship to recruit these guests, so they're very easily recruitable, which is a good thing, if we want them. And it's right here. I can see the green. Oh, good. Ancient soldiers. They are always so friendly and cuddly, in my experience. Those people are usually not worth recruiting? Well, we'll see. So let's go through them. Marlowe. Supermoon teetotaler who's burning passion in melee, cooking, and plants. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna try to create a friendship. Next up, Locust. Okay, you're a bit of a pest. That stands to reason given your name. Xenophile, Undergrounder, Slow Learner. Okay. Porcupine. Great Memory, Slow Learner, and Tough. Tough? Plus Melee with no injuries is not bad either. So let's try to create a friendship. Slow Learner I'm not that worried about because the speed at which you level up Melee is really slow anyway. Turtle. And Combo. Definitely not Combo. So two of the 7 are good. I'm also going to disable for new guests until they leave. Oh, and magically now it's 6 friendships. Cool. What? Okay, whatever. Guess we're not recruiting them now. Alright, so that terminal is hacked. Yeah, let's just go for it. Stand in phalanx. Protect the Amun-Ra. If I don't want them, they're 1 friendship required. And as soon as I want them, yeah, price goes up. Pray that I do not change this contract any further. Something like that. Who's hypothermic? Uh-oh. Guaro and Maxu are hypothermic. It can be solved, it's just a little annoying. Any of you cut down trees good? Bros, you do. Alright, bros, come over here. Oh, you know what? We got all the information. We can just leave. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Alright, shuttle was over here. Set to load. Sure. Yeah, I don't even want anything. Bye! Uh-oh. Seabass, did you really have to just go walking? Okay, yeah, you did. Hang on, Seabass. We'll save you. Let's get you out of there. Alright, Guero and Maxu. I'm actually worried about their hypothermia. I don't think it's... I think I need to resolve this a different way. So, bros, come cut this tree down. We're gonna have to make them warm. My plan is to put a campfire in here and to close this room so they don't freeze. Yo, you're berserked. Why are you chasing me? Go fight your own bugs. Nobody here has a pinhole. Macho is the only one with pinhole in the whole colony. Yeah, they're starting to get frostbite. Rose, hurry up. You, go away. Oh, good. A straight up infestation. This isn't going to be awkward. If it's a straight up infestation, I might have to carry them to the exit. And it looks like you got a cut scar on your eye as a result of the... Okay, yeah, this situation just went, belly up, I think is the nice term to put it. Yo, no. Listen to me, you're coming down this way. Yeah, down, not up. Up bad, down good. Well, this situation is super weird. Hey, Maxu. Berserk that one. Thank you. At least home is doing well. At what, 63 they drop? I think. Oh, we're getting chased hard. Stop it. Stop chasing me. Uncle. I said uncle. That was weird. All right. Into the hole that's going to burn you. Because otherwise your body parts are going to start falling off. It's one of those situations, yeah, where because there's enemies in the map field, it's not letting me leave. Okay, Guero is unconscious, so I can just carry him instead. And so is Maxu, so I'll just do that instead. So let's get out of here. Come on, grab it quick. Grab it quick before they die. You. Oh, wrong direction. Ah, doubly wrong direction. Hey, Beavis. Thank you for the resub. Okay. It's safe, apparently. The problem is, set to load seems to be wrong. Here, I'm just going to keep running over here. I'm a little worried about leaving someone behind. In fact, I can save it temporarily to make sure that nothing weird happens, because sometimes these, well, it's caravanning in RimWorld. Need I say more? Okay, yep, it's allowing me to take everything from the facility because everyone is dead. And by sheer magic, I instantly get loaded up into the shuttle and teleported away. Jess, thanks for the sub. All right, so that is done. What I need you all to do is submit goals for me with channel points, because I don't have any other intel about the Bastet Spear, so I can't pursue it any further. So submit your goals. How many parts have we gotten for the spear? 2/5. Oh, Zleb. A prisoner held by the Choco tribe managed to steal a... What's a radio? Being held near Thebes. When did I lose Zleb, anyway? I don't recall someone getting kidnapped. But, alright. Whatever. Never say no to a good breakout. So, Amun-Ra, you have got a uranium club, as does Bros, I think? No, Bros put his down. Seabass? Yeah. So Seabass, Maxu, Guero, and Amun-Ra all converge at the hospital. Oh, Seabass is just extraordinarily slow. So Maxu... It was Guero with the... Who had the sword? Guero or Maxu? I don't even... I think it was Maxu, or Guero. Yeah. I believe that is correct. Okay. Well, that was successful. It went a little haywire, but we're home safe, so that's what counts. Oh man, that was a bit of a wild ride. Guests, you have no friends. Also, I thought it was 6. It's 7 now? Whatever, Vaders. Invaders, I guess is what I'm going to call you. So rude. Alright, let's poll you all about the submitted goals. So what is our next goal? We have protect against breachers. Add more power for the lab. Set up mortars in the lab. Better hospital. Bionics for Amun-Ra. Medical treatment for all. Well, I don't really need to do that. So, there it is. There's the goals. 2.5 minutes to vote on that. And thank you for submitting your ideas. I'm going to refund you now. Cost nothing. I'm going to... Alright, let's quarry up blocks now. I think I have enough steel, as there's thousands of steel there now. It's getting a little silly. So nobody wants to break Zleb out of prison, huh? That was submitted and suggested by no one. Alright. Thy will be done. The fire traps are all set. Deadfall traps are all set, but actually we don't have a valid path open. So I'm going to go do that. It's important to always have a valid path open so that they don't decide to make their own path. If there's no actual way for them to walk in, they'll make one, and you're not going to like the one they make, because it's going to bypass all your traps. Oh, this broke too. Got it, copy that. What about the... Oh, well, this north tunnel doesn't have coolers like that, so they don't break down in the same way. And that is going to be your last component, Lady Shell. Nice. I am going to have you start on advanced components, though, because it looks like Bionics Ramen Ra is winning in the polls. And, well, if that's the case, we're going to need advanced components. So let me set up another goal here. So this one is going to be important, and this one critical. And then this one important, and this one critical. Last steel for comp. And gold for comp. Normally I put these on tables, but I'm lazy. And also they're robots, so I don't think they care about bending over. It's not like they can have a bad back in the same way that humans can. Okay. Oh no, you voted for better hospital. Well, okay. I'm illiterate. That's okay. Build a better hospital. And suggest goals. I still want those advanced components anyway. So, better hospital. This, I think, is going to be a front triage. This is no longer really a hospital. We're doing away with that. So, for an actual hospital, I'm going to stick that here. I don't want it so close to the main path. You said better, and, well, I'm gonna listen to you. It's gonna be better. So one thing is, I really want it, I want it naturally illuminated. So I'm probably gonna adjust the footprint until the windows can fully illuminate. Okay, so there's full illumination. And then this hospital is also going to have private bathrooms. And then those bathrooms, let's see. I don't think large window. Oh. Yeah, large windows fit, but, like, not well. There. This will also require plumbing, or... Given that we don't really have a lot of biosolids anymore, I'm just going to have unplumbed toilets. Because I think that will be fine. Oh, but we have found that the water tubs don't work for privacy reasons. Which means that we'll need basins here for sinks. Otherwise, privacy will be violated. Which is an indicator that I need to bring plumbing way the heck down. Which is fine, because we have determined that plumbing is fine for our Ammonites to see. So that is not going to be an issue. Put some doors in there. And then, you know what? I just realized. No, let me rework this. Let me rework this so that they're private rooms and not a barracks. How's that sound? Sounds to me, well, how about you vote? I'm gonna pause on this. Everything, the plumbing needs to be done, likely. So I'll leave that in place. What sort of hospital to build? Bedrooms or barracks? Because my hospital could be laid out more like this instead, where it's individual hospital bedrooms with toilets and sinks. Or in barrack style like this. Either is fine. And I'll give you just 1 minute to vote on this so I can actually get the project started. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld False God, which originally streamed live on Twitch, August 28th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, my fellow Ammonites.